Yo, we in the building. Culture Watch, episode 7. It's your boy Hollywood
Hey.
Sensei. Santa hat on, just woke up and shit. But Culture Watch, episode 7. You already know. It's Hollywood Sensei, Sensei of the Blurred Cartel, CEO status. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Blurred Cartel on all social media platforms, especially YouTube. I mean, but you already know my intro. You see me every day. I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves. What's going on, man? We got some ladies in the building finally.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
were asking for this, so we got it.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
BMT, ladies, take it away.
You can
You know what I
go
mean?
first.
I'll go first. I'm Cave Solutions. I'm like a voice for all women, and I talk about like health, fitness, and just the emotional side. So that's me, as you can see. So I'm gonna tell you my opinion based on my life experience here on this earth, and I do have a son. So I have a whole lot to give, and I do I so I am an insurance agent, and I help people who are elderly, who are turning 65 and over, and roll them into Medicare. So I talk to people of different walks of life, so I come at a different standpoint. So there we go.
Nice. That's what's up. My name is Miranda. I'm not really a streamer or nothing. This is kind of new to me, but yeah, I just come to share my opinion from my walks of life or whatever, and yeah, just have fun and live life and talk and share. Everybody's opinion and get different understandings about everything and just you know talk, have fun. It's my first time, so yeah, I'm gonna see what it's like. You know.
Okay.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your co-host BMT. We are definitely blessed. Culture Watch. We're on episode 7. Definitely Hollywood. We're here. We're here. We promised people. They done beat down our inbox like, yo, how are y'all talking about the culture, but you don't have no females, you don't have no black women? That was fair. That was fair input. So, guys, we scoured from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. We
Hey.
produced beautiful black women. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have it any other way. But of course, they should be able to weigh in and talk about that. They're going to be up and coming streamers that y'all better look forward to, from the Juicy to the Creative Solutions. We were
Hey.
expecting one more female co-host, therapist Sheena. She definitely could have been used, but she could not join us. But however, we're going to hold it down. Hollywood, we got a jam-packed show for the culture today. And I know,
Yeah.
Hey.
roll up, man. You need to roll up that damn joint, man.
Ooh.
Might
I
come
need, I
on.
need,
Like,
to, I
for
need to
once, we
wake
got
up, man.
we got beautiful women in the midst. God
Yes,
damn.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
I'm
You
blushing.
so
know,
let
we do have the
so what
ladies
we
in the building finally.
Thank-
And thank you. Glad y'all here. Like BMT said, we definitely got a jam
thank-
packed show. It's
I'm
a bunch
glad
of.
y'all invited me. Thank you for letting me be here. For real, for real.
Oh yeah, no problem. You know what I mean,
Thank-
but yeah, we got a jam packed show. It's a bunch of topics. You already know how we do it on this joint. I mean, being BMT, we grab some topics, the things that's going on in the culture, and we give y'all our opinion on it. But let's get to the first one. You see the title. I mean, I made it that way just so you would watch the show. I mean, and let's get it.
what's the
Will
first?
Smith.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Will Smith.
William,
Man.
William Smith, whatever you want to call him. You know what I mean?
Will
We know
Smith,
what
yeah.
happened. Oscars,
Mhm.
Chris Rock, G.I. Jane. Next thing you know, it's the slap
Lord.
heard around the world. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
Will Smith recently opened up about it. You know what I mean? And we gonna open up and see what we think about it. So let's get into it.
No, gosh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. So this, so at least he's talking about and he's opening up about it. If he could go back and watch his actions, he needs to apologize to everybody.
Yeah.
First, he needs to apologize to Chris Rock because I think he overstepped his boundaries. Because I mean, I understand Jada's feelings and the joke wasn't, but you didn't have to walk up to him and slap him. And he was
Right.
laughing at the joke too. So he didn't even see anything was wrong with it until Jada got
Contradicting
mad.
himself.
Jada
Like,
got mad, and then that's when he
right.
woke up, and then he
Like,
slapped her. And then, and, half, like, half of the people are like, "Oh, he stood up for, first time we see a black man stand up to,
no.
for a black woman." All right, we
Mm-mm.
understand that argument, but if we take all that away and you just look at
Mm-hmm.
the situation, he was in
Right.
the wrong. He was basically.
Yeah. Because he basically contradicted himself. You laugh, and then you seen Jada was mad, so you got mad. Like, are you gonna have her back or not? Like, come on now. Like, don't be her puppy. Don't be her do boy. Just because she's mad, you want to react, but you was laughing, so she should have been mad at you too. Should have slapped yourself. You feel me? Like, seriously though. Like, I don't know.
I mean, y'all ladies ain't so wait. So let me get it straight. Do y'all think as women, did y'all think that is that something that you would want your man to do? Like if somebody's digging at you, we want to know. Y'all, all right, we hear a lot about a man should defend his woman. Do you think
Can I go? I already know where you're going with this. Let me tell you. If my
okay?
man gonna stand up for me, he need to do it the right way. Don't be out here making yourself look like an angry black man. Don't give the world a reason to look at you like you just ignorant or don't know how to communicate or you just violent. Like if somebody's saying something to me or disrespecting me, defend me, but still keep your dignity. Still look like a man at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Like don't go out here putting your hands on people, disrespecting people because you don't know what that man could have did to you. You don't know what anybody could do to you. You just gonna go put your hands on somebody. You don't do that. It's communicating. Talk to him. Like yeah, you feel me? You can use your mouth and still hurt somebody as much as you can use your hand. You know?
Mhm.
Right. What about you? What about you, creative?
See, I mean, I agree with that. I feel like the Oscars, that's not the time and the place to do that.
Yeah, keep it
Because
classy.
even Chris Rock, he's actually trying to entertain the audience. So you
Yeah,
got to too from his
that's
standpoint.
what he do. Like
Right? You put two people in an awkward situation. So I
yeah,
wouldn't want my man to do that. I would want him, do it in a better way. Pull him to the side and do that. Or, give a dirty look. Or he could even like, hold my hand and be like, don't listen to that shit. I'm gonna talk
hey,
later about that. Stuff like
Okay.
that.
yeah,
I'll be okay with that, but like I wouldn't want him to get up there, and risk everything. And people gonna look
yeah,
crazy. I wouldn't want that. That's just me.
yeah.
Okay, so that's something. In other words, y'all would want y'all men to be more reserved because I think there's like a stereotype, a negative, a contra that we hear that the men aren't protecting their women enough. And I'm not going to say that I don't agree with that or I agree with that because you know what I'm saying. Like you got to understand. Like I think one thing about it is if, but see, I'm mixed bag. Like I don't know, man. Like I understand there's a time and place for everything. Like if it's our money on the line, we got to handle that shit accordingly. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Be a man.
But then again, I also understand that we can't, as especially as black folks, people looking for us to have that nigga moment where, oh
Mhm.
girl, like I heard she was trying to hit on
Yeah.
your. So do you take off your shoes and pull a Cardi moment and start throwing shoes at a gala? You know what I'm saying? But Cardi already fucked up her
Mm.
bag. It's like for us as
Right.
brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy's trying to hit on our girl, we can doggone intercede in that shit. What's going on, Isha? What's going on, Shannon? And we can intercede on that shit.
Mhm.
Slap, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty extreme, but it's Chris Rock. He talks his shit.
Right. Right.
I probably would have thrown I probably would have thrown some bad boy jokes at him or some shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That, but I get the slap, but then I'm also like this. For me as a man, this is where I differ. I can never tell another man how to react when it comes to him and his woman or his child. Because I gotta be fair, because if that's somebody you love, and somebody
Nah.
disrespects them, you got to be fair, Juicy. Like if that's somebody you love, and let's say somebody dissed them, that's you gonna how you handle it. Granted, some people can take the punches, but then other people they're gonna be like, "Yo, chill the fuck out." But then again, I don't know. Like the joke, usually they supposed to let you know the jokes before they tell the jokes at the
Yeah, I thought
Oscars.
that was like, supposed to be like that too. So I feel like he knew it was coming. So you was really just being extra because you knew that was about to happen. But then again, we don't
Yeah,
know what goes on behind scenes. But I'm just saying. And then, like you said, you could never tell another black man how to react. But as a brother to a brother, you should just like try to build up the next black man and try to keep him on the right path. You feel me? And just give him the suggestion and be like, well, if you're gonna do it this way, I would do it this way, and let me tell you why. Communicate, understand it. You feel me? And then you might have him thinking a whole another way. You feel me? But like you can't tell somebody how to react, but you can kind of like just talk to them. Like I don't know, I just don't like that. Like that angry stuff. We gotta make ourselves look better out here, yo. Like especially our king. Like y'all have a lot to prove. Like you feel me? As far as taking care of us, having like being our backbone, and then like being in the world, having to deal with the things that y'all deal with. Like y'all got a lot to prove, and y'all got a lot on y'all back. So y'all really need to just be like keeping each other at bay. Y'all need to be keeping each other strong out here. But it is what it is, you know.
no,
I
Everybody,
no,
you know.
I
I
feel
feel
with
like
that. Like,
if it was at like a party, then I'd be like, okay. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
but you at the awards with everybody there, like, and
Like,
not
come on
only
now.
that, not only because he slapped her. Afterwards, he went up and he collected an award, and then he based it off of the character. He said, "Oh, I felt like I was still in that character, and that came out of me." He was just like, and that's so
Sounding
good.
dumb.
And they got up and they was like, "No, do not blame that on."
Like, you sound dumb at that point. Like, shut up.
Just hush him out, hush.
Right. So,
Word.
so Will
but you,
Shit.
recently he was on CNN speaking with Trevor Noah about the whole incident. I mean, and also talking about his forthcoming film, Emancipation. So he said on the show, some of the things he said was, and I quote, and I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody is going through. I was going through something that night.
True.
Not that it justifies my behavior, but I was going through something. And he said it's like I understood the idea where they say I hurt people. So he knows he was wrong. Obviously, he knows he was wrong. My whole opinion about this thing is I said before when it happened, I was defending Will Smith because I'm a Philly nigga. Will's a Philly nigga, so yeah, I mean, I had to rep for my city. I had to. We both West Philly, so
Oh.
I had to, I had to rock out for my man. But then when I
See?
did a little deep dive into it, started peeling back layers of the situation. Nah, I feel like him and Jada was both wrong. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
Number one, I'm gonna go with Will because that night it was a special night for other black men that was involved. Danny Glover's, uh, who else? I can't think of the names right now, but it was a lot of other people involved that won Oscars that night. It was a black man that was actually directing the whole show. You know what I mean? You stayed his production because of what you did, and you took away from other people that won something because of what you did. I mean, and
Thanks.
on
Like,
Jada's behalf, I feel like you should know your man. You know what I mean, and you should want to protect your man as well. You see that
Your
man,
king?
you see that your man is about to do something he not supposed to do.
Yeah.
You dial him back and say, "Hey, babe, chill." You know what I mean, you don't gotta do that right now. You know what I mean, and
You been
as
trying to prove
Will,
something.
and Will, as a Philly nigga, bro, you supposed to. All right, you heard what Chris Rock said. You just approach him after the show like my man. I mean, that wasn't, we ain't doing that. Like, keep my wife. You could have said all that after the show, but you fucked everything up. It's the slap heard around the world. You know what I mean? And now here we are. But I just feel like Will and Jada could have both
Mhm.
stopped that situation. But
I definitely agree with that part. With Jada, yeah, I agree. Facts.
but then
Like,
if you
yo,
look at the joke wasn't that bad because
yeah.
wasn't she kind of bald when she played in The Matrix?
yeah, she was.
yeah,
She was bald in the
I ain't even
Matrix.
see it. I ain't see it.
So yeah,
I
she
ain't see
was
it.
bald.
I
Yeah,
gave you
yeah.
Jada.
So I'm just like, and she wears it like boldly. So like,
Mhm.
why is it? It's like a compliment,
Yeah.
a joke in a way. I don't know.
Because everybody don't look good bald, so you lucky. You know?
Yeah, she took it so far, just a little bit too much. That's what I also
Hmm.
think that. And her
Yeah,
She
Will.
was trying to prove something. She was really trying to prove something because y'all know what her and Will be going through. She a little slut. Excuse me. But like, so she was trying to prove something like, yeah, she could slut around and she still got this little puppy on her side that'll do whatever she want him to do. That's what I think it is. You feel me? Like, yeah, I still make him jump. When I say jump, he say how high. She was trying to prove something. And like, girl, sit down.
I don't know. I
That's
think she's
wrong.
an attention seeker because I mean, she said she had alopecia, but we could still see her hair was still growing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
girl.
can't with these
So I
people.
want to ask you this: Do we, because Will Smith said that it was rage bottled up inside of him? I
Ain't
mean,
no
and
Yeah,
fucking
he's still
way.
mad.
he
He's
said
still
all
mad
the
at life.
time,
He's an angry man. Y'all don't think he's angry at life?
yeah, it's a lot of we
Yeah.
seen
But
him
then you
and
making
Jada's
yourself look
interaction.
dumb. I feel like
And
the reason why you angry in life and you gonna protect the reason why you angry in life, y'all need to get counseling. But hey, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't
They
even like their relationship. I don't even like that little Will and Jada's like, cause y'all doing it wrong. Y'all ain't doing that shit right, man. I don't think they doing it right.
I
the
think
yeah,
the
only
black
thing I
woman.
like
the
from
black
that,
love
I like
isn't
their
present.
daughter. That's it.
Yeah, their daughter
Yeah,
is so
Willow.
Willow.
pretty. She's so
I
gorgeous.
like Willow Smith. That's
Shout out
it.
to Willow.
And the son,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Jada,
She
know.
just
Jada.
The
dropped
rest
a
of
new
them, I don't
album.
know.
So
But
what's the
are we excusing his his rage? He said
I
it was
No.
bottled up. He said there was a lot of
No.
things going on. He said in that moment it was like he was that little boy watching his mom get beat up by his
no,
No.
dad.
Go
no?
get
He
some
had to
Let's
let it
counseling.
go.
Shut up and
He
go
had
get counseling. Go talk to somebody. Don't come on this award show acting stupid because you got rage. That's not acceptable. No, I'm not accepting it. It's not right.
I want we want to give him that. We really we like, but that's no excuse. Like we're all adults. We all have upsets and shit that's hit us.
Yeah.
But
Right.
well, like no offense, as much as you be getting on Facebook and all that shit and be giving these empowerment speeches and shit, like you didn't even put that shit into practice. Like we all have
Yeah.
we all have bad days at fucking work or shit that happens, but that don't give us an out on why we should take it out on, especially on people who are, what I'm saying, that I get it. I get everybody has that
Yeah.
one bad day, but you know how it is when we been in high school and you had a bad day at home and that kid comes having a bad day at home and takes it on all the other kids. And so
Mhm.
sorry, we're adults now. And like what I'm saying,
Mhm.
we all got our own little story, but that don't give us an out on why we should be doing the fuck shit. You didn't have that smoke on August Alsina. You didn't have that smoke on Jada. You damn sure didn't have that smoke on Red Table Talk. So
Where was the
you did
energy?
no nigga, like yeah, like hold up, bro. Like exactly like all the time, nigga, all the time you should have flipped the table or you saw August, you didn't smack the fuck out of that little nigga, but you damn sure you smacked Chris like nigga, your anger was kind of like misstep. Like
Mhm.
if any time, like I'm sorry, like there were just too many things you should have put your foot down on. You didn't have that smoke. Like this is
But they
why
do. They should have did a red table talk about that and came out and
no,
apologized.
he's already been. He don't got no smoke. Like, listen, if you can't have that smoke in your own household, when Jada be sunning your ass, I don't want to hear
Word.
shit. I don't want to hear
Listen,
shit.
Yeah.
No, that
no
whole
more red tables, bro.
no
No
that
more red tables, man.
that whole
Don't
relationship
They
do
is
be
that.
that bad. The
crazy.
red table be that bad.
I don't
No,
I
understand.
never.
don't,
I ain't seen
Their
that. I don't watch that.
relationship.
don't do that shit, Will. Don't do it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Jada has embarrassed you enough, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
You embarrassed yourself enough with what you
Yes,
did.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
this whole situation, I feel like we have to actually look into Chris Rock. You know what I mean? I don't at this point I don't give a fuck about what Will Smith is apologizing about. I don't care what Jada has to say. I want to hear Chris Rock. He was
Yeah.
the one
Facts.
that was slapped in that moment. He was the one that was embarrassed. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I
He's the
wanna know
victim.
how Chris Rock feels. Like
Me too. I do too.
Chris Rock is the real victim in this situation. I mean,
Big
I get it,
facts.
Will
Big
Smith.
facts.
You were going through some things. You had a lot of rage bottled up in you, but it's a better way to release it. You don't release it in a room full of white folks and slapping another black man. You don't do that. You know what I mean?
Like, why you gonna do that, yo?
Not at
Do
the
we not
Oscars.
go do enough?
That's some shit
Do
that
we
happens at
not?
the Sports Awards or something. Like you don't.
Yeah.
But are we lost creative? I guess she'll hop back
She'll
in.
be
Hold
back.
on.
She'll be back.
Here she is.
Let's go to the next topic. We ready?
And if y'all can,
You back?
I mean, for the aesthetics of the, yeah, I mean, you rotate your screen if you can.
Huh?
Yeah,
You said what?
yeah,
We
Yeah.
rotate.
can't. We on our phones. You guys on your computers. That's why it's like
No,
that.
I'm on
Yeah,
my
I feel
phone.
you dead ass though.
I'm on my phone. I gotta rotate
You gotta
But
go.
what do you do? I don't even. This is my first time using this
How
app
do you do
or
that?
whatever this is.
It's
Word. How do you do
yeah.
it?
Yeah, see, there you go, right there.
How do
Okay.
you do it?
I mean, just hit that auto rotate. You know
Yo,
what
what order? Hold on.
I mean? But all right, we're gonna get into the next job.
I don't
Educated
use my
Aries,
phone.
make the dog. Listen, straight man. Listen,
He said, "Make the
shout out to
white folks feel
Educated Aries.
comfortable."
Yeah, I mean, up the ladies have dipped off, but we get into the next topic. I'll add them back in once they join backstage. But the next topic on this, John, Kelly Rowland double downing
She looks
on
pretty.
her defense of Chris Brown. You know,
Mm, mm.
we know what happened. The AMAs, we were supposed to have a tribute for Michael Jackson featuring Chris Brown. They hold on, let me add the ladies back in. We back. But yeah, Chris Brown was supposed to be doing the tribute for Michael Jackson. For some reason, the AMAs just said, "No, we good." So they pulled the whole thing without
Of
even,
course.
telling that man. And during the AMAs, he won for favorite male R&B artist. Kelly Rowland
Mm.
accepted his award on his behalf, and during the acceptance, there was some boos. But Kelly was like, hold on now, we ain't doing that. Like, I mean, chill. Like, there ain't no reason to be booing this man. So, but like, what we thinking? Like, what's going on with the AMAs? Why are they suddenly trying to blackball Chris Brown? Like, it's something deeper here. What's going on?
Uh, okay. So to cut up to the what's up, Aries? Um, one of the things about it was Chris Brown is dropping a documentary.
About
Talking.
what?
He's pretty much talking about the night
There you go.
that. Oh Lord, she done
Got
learned to do
you.
it. So Chris
What's that?
Brown started talking about that of the night where him and Rihanna had got into it. Now, for me, sometimes some things are better left alone. You don't need to
Mhm.
go over or talk about. Like that woman done moved on, got a whole family and
Big
shit,
time.
her bags. She's out there
Thank you,
slaying
Trevor.
fucking shit. So, like I said, like there's kind of no need for you to talk about that. Like go and I mean, same thing with Karuchi,
Kikuchi.
Yeah,
like
that's
You
why you
are
gotta
so
go over
joking.
like
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like
You really know?
Chris Brown, like you got to stop bringing up toxic past
Yeah, why would you
relationships.
want to bring up your past?
Right, like
It's
that
stupid.
shit. I get it. Like yeah, that was your past, but my nigga, you gotta learn to move on, heal. Like I know they went through their process. It was embarrassing for them, but all these songs you be making about bitches and shit, and
Uh,
I'm not throwing rock and salt against
Yeah,
him,
I'm about to
but
drag him, so y'all go ahead.
see what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to slow down the buffer for this man. But the thing about it is, bruh, you didn't have to bring it up. That's like if we had a toxic relationship and we're now on a cordial thing. I'm not gonna like bring up. So what happened between you and Juicy? Man, let me tell
right,
you the story. No, I just need to shut the hell up. Like, hey, bro, that's the
right.
past. Dead. Let's move the fuck
Don't
on.
be, don't be a hurt nigga.
Yeah,
You know,
like why does he
Right?
care?
Yeah,
No, like
like
moved on. She had a baby. Like, come on. You want to bring
he
that
is
up?
clearly
He,
happy.
straight
he sound
up.
like
We
a
don't bring that
millionaire.
up. We won't bring
The
that up.
fuck? He
I'm
sound like
talking
a
about
millionaire.
STD.
She's a billionaire. Like what?
Yeah, that he hurt. He's a hurt nigga. He's damaged goods.
Why y'all saying
Why
that
Well,
you
about?
mad?
this is one thing Kelly Rowland said. She said and I quote, "We all need to be forgiven for anything that we could be doing, anything that we're thinking." I mean, Chris should be forgiven for his controversial past. We all come up short in some
Yeah,
sort of way, and
yeah.
grace is real. And we are humans. Everybody deserves grace. Period.
That's
I
what
mean,
he
Facts,
hasn't learned. What you know when
facts.
you do something, you learn and you improve. The dude
Yeah,
acts like he's like 17 years old every day.
he
Like
do.
I don't know. He
He
gets on
do.
these channels, on these podcasts, you hear him talk and you like being amazed. Like you be wondering, like, what the hell is wrong with him? How many
Do y'all
calls are you gonna
females
block
forgive
in
him?
here? Like
Do y'all forgive
But I feel
him?
like the reason.
so,
Oh, go ahead.
no, my,
What
my
you
thing
saying?
is this. I get it, what he did, but I mean, what he did was egregious. Obviously, we seen the pictures. We seen how Rihanna looked.
yeah,
We,
like
Yeah.
that
we
shit
Not the
was
know.
my
all
baby
like
girl. Don't
That
do
We
look
that.
know.
more than just like a
why?
bite. That's
I
like
mean,
what?
we know. But
Why are you bringing that up? Like,
what
why?
my
Why?
thing is, like Rihanna, she just had a baby. Everything, she in the news. But yeah, why bring that back up? Like, I get it
But
if
Because
listen,
you're
I
that's
asking
his
got
about it.
place.
input on that though.
I
I feel
get it if
like
you
he
asking.
can't move
Oh yeah,
on.
yeah.
I feel like he can't move on because society and like the world, I guess, won't really let him because they're always bringing it up. You always got like your trolls and stuff always bringing it up in his face and stuff. And we don't know if he's weak minded. We don't know if he go through mental health. We don't know what kind of person he is. So the fact that he keep getting bothered and harassed about the same shit that he done tried to move on from, it's rendering him from moving on. And he just showing it like how he know how to show it. Like he don't know how to work through it, so this is how he's working through it. This is how he's taking it. So we gotta really think about like if this world wasn't so messed up and always trying to hurt people and bring them down, like maybe he could move on because he is in the public eye and he do have to deal with fans and trolls and the media, with that BS all the time, and he might not be strong enough for it, y'all. Like,
Let
word,
me just say this. If you are the publicity or you are the manager of Chris Brown, something is mentally
yeah,
wrong. Why the
yes,
hell
that
would you come
too,
out of nowhere and bring that up? He could go act the
that
movies. He
too,
could go do this. Like, he chose his decisions in life. Nobody told him not to marry down and have a stable relationship. Like, he
yeah.
can't get mad because he see his ex doing that. I think it's
And
self-reflection. I
he
don't know.
jealous.
He mad. He big mad.
He going through it. Like he going through it. He jealous. He hurt. He got a lot going on. He need help. Like a lot of our black men need help. Especially these celebrities and stuff. Yo, listen, they probably man, listen, these niggas need
No,
help.
I agree with you because I asked my son a question. I asked my son, "What does he look like?" But my son was like, "He looked like a zombie." Like because
Oh no. No,
Listen,
you don't. Oh
leave.
my god, that hurt
Listen,
my
leave the
a
black
heart.
situation
zombie. I'm
alone.
sorry.
Leave
Listen,
it out
some
of
of
it.
these rappers look like a zombie. Like what the hell? You got tattoos
Lil
on your
Wayne,
face. You got this.
Wayne, he scares me. Like, yo,
Well, how little Wayne
were you
scare
trying
you?
to be a monster? Like, what the fuck, my nigga?
Yeah.
Yo, bruh. Sheesh, I'm scared. But yeah, yo, listen, oh my gosh. I don't
I
know. I
think
don't know.
Some
I
things
think
don't
Chris
change, baby.
Brown is on that track. Look how many times he's
Something
dyeing
don't
his
think
hair.
me.
He got a tattoo on his face. Like I don't know. He got piercings. He don't care. I don't know. He
That's
about to
true.
look like a zombie too soon. He the same path. Like
Yeah,
like
facts.
I think like
You
that's
gotta be
that's the
around
thing
better to get
about
better.
I would say this. It's like having my brother's keeper or like you have a good sister around you. Like
Mm-hmm. Good
when
people.
you have these kind of I think the thing about it is sometimes things come out or spill out of your conscience at the wrong time. Like this is why
Mm-hmm.
you want to have that person. Like if a situation or something like what happened, I feel like that's something like if I would hit a polyhood and that's something I would put on him for him to hear versus hey y'all, let me tell y'all the story what happened with me and that. Like no, because now you left it up to them to actually be the judge, jury, executioner versus that of
Mm-hmm.
somebody actually. So this is why I don't have a problem when black people go get counseling, actual therapy, or actually having that
Right.
person you can actually
Right.
sit down and talk to that they're going to give you the advice to actually help you come down. Like we all see some people they go to drinking, they go to drugs, sex,
Yeah.
all the stuff. Like, and this is to be fair, all of the with have all moved on and started families and moved on with their life.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is just making a bunch of babies and out there running around doing drugs and getting all kind of shit. And I'm like,
You're not getting the right help.
Right. So you're not getting right. So that, and at that point, you got to start reevaluating yourself. That damn, like, where am I feeling at this shit? Like, I keep getting the sexual allegations. I keep getting to all these domestic things where they saying I'm beating and doing all this shit and saying allegedly. At some point, Bubba, you got to start slowing down that damn celebrity penis down and chilling the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Pussy come easy, but you are too much of a hot target ever since the Rihanna, the stalking, the Karuchi, all that shit. Like, nigga, it's only so long before you, one day they're going to get your ass for something you can't get away from. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I can't get too mad because you should have kept that shit like quiet. Like, that's like somebody has a charge on them and it happened when we was in high school. But everybody in town forgot because it's been years later. Now, a few years later, now niggas want to bring it up. And everybody looking at, oh man, so you the one that beat that special needs kid up? Oh man, like, you a fuck nigga. Like, we don't want you here. Well, you can't judge me for that. Like, yeah, that time Kanye got counseling, they drugged the shit. But see, and you know the thing about it, Mike, this is a problem with a lot of black people. You bring up a good point. Something of a process that we do, we publicize it too fucking much. Like, you have a problem going on in your relationship, you don't need to get on Dateline or fucking Wendy Williams and tell. So me and Juicy are going to counseling. You need to keep that shit the fuck to yourself. Like, whatever going on with Hollywood and this girl don't need to be on Facebook. I hate niggas that be doing that.
I hate that too.
Right, like, my baby daddy didn't give me no money, so I want to talk about this shit. Now you letting the next bitch know what's going on in your home, so everybody will be making moves and plotting on you. So we talk our shit too fucking much. I can't feel bad. Like, you making songs about I rather get this and that, or if I start dealing with red bones, I ain't gonna have this problem. Saint pussy.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like him as a person.
Yeah, he need to wake up. He needs some knowledge instilled in him about being a black man. You know.
Yeah. Chris Brown, my opinion on him is I used to fuck with Breezy heavy. You know what I mean? Still love his music. You know, now I feel like the music.
His younger days.
You know, kind of dipped off. Drugs then got to him. You know, you could tell. Look at his cheekbones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just he not hanging around the right people. If your whole, you know, acquaintances is fucking gangbangers, and you know what I mean, you went from people saying you the next Michael Jackson to now you a blood, like
where
that come? Like,
find yourself.
You went from yo to excuse me, Mister. You know what I mean, what's Bracken? Like, how that happened? Like, his whole, you don't got the right people. You don't have the right people in this corner, and that's I'm not gonna, you know, use that for like why that to accuse the AMAs for what they did, because I still feel like they shouldn't have.
That's messed up.
You know, they shouldn't have done that, because there was a lot of people that came out and speak about that. Who Jermaine Dupri had something to say. Game Tank, a couple people came out.
Messed up.
Like, you know, they
no, he should expect that, because everybody's gonna side eye him.
But now here's the thing about that you brought up about the people that are coming out. Yeah. I can understand Kelly coming out, right? I'll give Kelly that. So that's one good positive point. I don't know if you want a Jermaine Dupri in the Game coming out. Like, the Game, you kind of lost majority of business for that, like, sexual assault business with you and the girl bringing her pussy on the TV show, which she was like uncomfortable with. So and then Jermaine Dupri, like, come on now, like, that's like fucking like that's the beater of fucking. I'm trying to beat the shit out of Janet. So sometimes we get the wrong advocates that want to speak up for us. Like, thanks God.
Yeah.
Like, I need some good people in my corner.
And not only that, like, come on, Rihanna got pulled. Come on, Rihanna is well respected,
right,
in terms of in the music industry, and as a person.
Right.
She got
Listen,
pulled.
if I was ASAP Rocky, I'd have calmly said, "My man, don't bring that shit up again." All right.
Listen, that is his only grace card to get the fuck out. If ASAP Rocky says, "Hey y'all, our family's good, my child's good, my lady's good,"
Bobby Brown.
but ASAP Rocky ain't gonna give a fuck. So he gonna be like, "Nah, let them drag him." Like, ain't nobody tell you to bring that shit up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so
yeah.
you left to the face, bro. You should bring up another man's. Like, no man gonna be cool with him about his woman got beat on in the past. So
Exactly.
nigga, you next. We gonna have to go to the next topic. Chris Brown, good luck, bro. You might want to go to gospel.
Yeah, I'm over Chris Brown topic next. I'm over him.
I personally, Breezy, hopefully, you know, you get you some counseling or something.
Yeah,
Stop gang
pray
banging.
for him.
You too damn old to be doing that.
Too old. All this famous stuff gonna run out. All this dumb shit gonna run out. Then what you gonna do? Where you gonna be at?
I think that's the thing about it. Where, and it's ironic because Chris Brown got daughters, and so
Yay! Crazy, right?
Right. So that's the thing about it. Like, a lot of the shit that a lot of these people put into the universe in their songs and stuff, I don't like. Like, Snoop Dogg's daughter needs counseling. Like, she already says, like, yo, like, motherfucking dudes don't even be treating me right. And you know, now her dad wants to be a responsible dad.
Right.
She was like, well, daddy, your music made these type of niggas. So
hello.
You know what I'm saying? So these niggas look up at you. You made these niggas saying bitches ain't hoes, ain't shit. What's up, Master Viper? So when you kind of spoke that out there, that's why I said, like, something, like, I guess when now I'm a father, I gotta understand certain things I put out there. I gotta understand sooner or later, when I get old, one of these young niggas is gonna, whatever I put out there, these young niggas are gonna come into that kind of environment for my daughters. And I know a lot of niggas don't think like that, but that's how the universe works. So if you want to be a fuck nigga and promote fuck nigga shit, understand there's a young fuck nigga looking up like, oh, he got a kid. So he's next. Just like, you know, we got the same thing with the sons and the mama boys, or the boys who don't have no respect for women, and they watch how their mamas or how they get treated. After a while, they re-implement, like, y'all, we gotta understand everything is a cycle, man. And so it always comes back around and haunts your ass and fucks you up. That's why I said, like, y'all got, that's why I'd rather be surrounded by positive females like Juicy and doggone and Creative Solutions. Like this shit actually starting way down on the pipe. The next topic that we got to bang on, and y'all gonna like this one. Let me go ahead and grab this next one. So this one right here that we need to talk about, we have the artist Conway. The artist Conway has brought up that he's telling a lot of rappers.
Conway the Machine.
Conway the Machine. If y'all want to know more about this type of music, y'all need to go to What It Sound Like. What time that come on, Hollywood?
What it sound like every Thursday. You know what I mean? Every Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Blurred Cartel. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. This week we got an interview, you know what I mean, with an up and coming artist from out here in Philadelphia. So, you know, make sure you tune in. But yeah, we definitely do speak on those type of things on the show. You know what I mean? What type of message is being promoted, certain artist music and everything. So, but let's get into what Conway was talking about.
Conway is telling younger rappers that, hey, if y'all are coming into the rap business, y'all gotta get out of the streets. Y'all can't be in the streets. And we would like to ask the females also about that. about their opinion on that. I have my opinion on that. As a black man, I feel like you can't serve two masters. Like, I can't be a dude that's making thousands and $1 million decisions, and I'm out there in the streets. Like, nigga, no, like that shit don't go well. Like, this, I'm sorry, a
Shouldn't
lot
that
we just,
be?
huh?
I was gonna say, shouldn't that be common sense? But I
Mm.
guess it's not common nowadays. Like
Yeah,
I
common
don't
sense ain't too
understand.
common.
Huh?
Common sense ain't too common.
You
Right.
right? Like, why would you go back to the streets when you made a record, you got this money going. You should be focusing on your artistic skills, on how can I make more rhymes, how can I do and to go into other business adventures, whether it's acting, opening up this, doing this,
Investment.
maybe a clothing design. Like,
Yep.
why would you go back to the gutter where you came from? The only way you could go back there is if you're gonna help those people and bring them up. If you're not,
Yeah.
if you don't go back there and do petty shit, like why the fuck, like you want to
He
go
making
get
himself a target. Like you making
exactly.
yourself a target.
Like, so let's look at that because we already done seen rest in peace to the latest artist takeoff. We done
My
seen
baby.
we done seen
Mhm.
P. He got taken out. A lot of rappers. God damn it! Like my motherfucking goddamn, Young Dolph. I fucks heavy with that nigga. He he got taken out. Every god. Listen, man. Every goddamn rapper nigga. They ain't dying in their home. They ain't dying like old and shit. Like a lot of these young niggas, they dying like in the streets. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because they got millions of fucking dollars, and these niggas are still going out there. They still taking back money and doing all this shit. Like, nigga, I wouldn't even do that with $25 in my hand around these niggas. Like, the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
got a
know. Like,
lot of haters.
what's your thoughts on that, Juicy? Like, do you think
Yeah,
that
I
a
mean,
lot of what's your thoughts on that?
I think it's dumb. If you out here trying to pursue a career, you trying to come up on some bigger and better, why would you go back to the hood with the haters, with the dummies, like with like people who gonna be jealous of you, trying to rob you, watching your moves, gonna act like your friends so they can get whatever they want out you, and then do whatever to you. You should be trying to elevate. You feel me? You should be trying to look for like better, try to want better, put yourself around better so you can get better. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go back to the hood and grab up your people that you wanted to grab, like she said, help out your peoples and then like take them out, but you don't never go back. Like if you make it out, don't go back. Is you dumb? You feel me? Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, oh boy, been right. What your name is? He been right. Like don't go back, my nigga. Like you can't do that. Stay
Mhm.
about that shit. That's not meant for us.
Yeah,
Period.
You know,
I agree.
like what about you, creative? Like, what do you think? Like, I know you were saying you would think that'd be common sense, but what if that's all they know, all they're familiar with? Like, the street give you love, the streets hold you down, they buy your CDs, they show you nothing but love. Like these people don't understand you. You can have all the
True.
barbecue and city block parties and shit. Like, look at Boosie. Boosie, I looked it up. His net worth. His net worth ain't no $1 million.
What is
He
it?
got it's like 1,000, like 500,000 or 600,000, and that's not bad. I don't want to shit on
It's
that.
not bad, but still could be
Right,
more.
where he domains at, like in the South, he's good. He's comfortable as long as he stays in
Mhm.
places like Louisiana, Mississippi, like dirty South area places, like
Why
coming to
stay
South
boxed in though? That's stupid.
because I'm gonna be honest. No one shits better on black folks than black folks. I'm gonna just be honest.
I agree. I agree.
No
You
one
you right.
shits better on us better than us. I know we like to blame the white man, but
It's true.
we like to flex on our own people. You know what I'm saying? Like doing all the shit. Now we even have it where the female rappers are coming in and they're like, oh, so what I'm saying, he admitted that they be trying to kill him and rob him. Yeah,
I
yeah,
bet. I
yeah. They
bet.
now
What do you think
there's
is
now
supposed to happen? Like,
yeah,
Right.
there's now interviews of people normally getting on wearing Pooh Shiesty masks, trying to talk about, yeah, bro, like we almost got Boosie, we missed him, but don't we're gonna get that little nigga next time. I'm like, damn, like y'all doing a whole YouTube video about trying to kill somebody. Like these young dudes do not give a shit
Ignorant. That boy's so
about.
ignorant.
But that's
They
I
don't
don't. You
care.
know what? Like I know we make fun of the Real Housewives shit. Like, damn, why these bitches all arguing? But then you got the real niggas of the hood, and these niggas just be like taking each other out and shit. I can't even get mad. I don't even get mad. That's why I don't really do the deaths of young rappers anymore. Because I look at it like another one, another one, another one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like I kind of grown immune to it. Like, damn, like I don't even listen to rap too much like that because, like, you can't say it's a single mother problem when these niggas are getting the bag where they can get out and go read. Like, come on now. If any of us got $1 million, what the you know what the fuck us four would do with that shit? We would.
Yeah, I'd be on the island somewhere. I wouldn't even be in America, really. So yeah, nah, definitely not about to be in no hood. Shit, nah, no.
So that's why I find it interesting. Conway, he's telling a lot of young dudes that y'all need to get out of the street shit. But I got to be for real. Like a lot of people like the street shit. I'm not gonna lie. I like Rich Boston. I like Gucci Man don't even hang in the fucking hood, but he be making trap shit. Like neither does Ti. Ti don't live in the hood.
But
Jeezy don't live in the hood. A lot of these trap rappers, like the actual ones that started all this trap shit, don't
man,
live nowhere
because
close.
they think it's smart.
So I gotta wonder now, is it like on autopilot or design, like niggas rapping about like, damn, I love my bitch, but if she leave me, I'm gonna choke her out and kill her. Which I ain't gonna lie,
Oh
I was
Lord.
bobbing to the song as I started listening. I said, damn, this nigga just said I love my bitch, but if she leave me, I'm gonna kill her. And I was like,
That's
holy
why
fuck!
I don't listen to any of that. I just don't.
Hey,
I
dang,
don't. I
nigga.
don't listen to none of that stuff anymore.
I had to step out and go to the bathroom. Who said they killing it? Yeah, I mean, what's going on?
listen,
Like it's
listen.
not more pussy out here.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all want
That's
to hear some of the
BT.
most,
I miss
No,
Nipsey too.
no. Female
I'm, I'm,
rappers, yeah.
Hold
I'm gonna
up.
tell, no, I'm
They
gonna
ain't
tell you
gonna
this.
kill him though.
Listen, female rappers
Word.
talk
They
about
do.
female rappers talk about how running and getting the bag, like don't fuck for free and shit. Like I listen to what they talk about. They talk about like don't fuck for free
This
and
is
get the nigga
dangerous. It's the
money
bird.
and keep their money. Like they tell you exactly what they're gonna do. So you can't be
Yeah.
telling you
I
like,
feel like
damn,
if I can chime in on here,
go ahead, go ahead. You are the music
Yes.
maestro.
Thanks.
you know
Now
what I
let
mean?
me hear it.
It's bad messages being promoted on both sides, whether it's
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
the men and the women. You know what I mean? You got
Big
men,
Stallion too?
you got a lot of these rappers, they promote the killing, the drugs, and all that. And then you got some of the women that just promote unrealistic expectations for
Mhm.
people. For these women. You know what I mean? Nobody, no
Mhm.
regular dude is offering you a Birkin bag. Just
Let's be
be
for real.
realistic. It's not.
What Big
Well,
It's so
Stallion?
ugly.
You know what I
Them
mean?
shit is so
well,
ugly. Who wants them?
No, they're not.
well.
Man, I'm just saying. Now, with the topic as far as Conway, what he's saying, he's saying 100%. Like I mean, but I also understand that it's easier said than done because I know a lot of musicians, artists, whatever. I was trying to be one myself, and as a person that was in the street, I got myself out of that shit. You know what I
Mm.
mean? When you deep in the trenches, like when you really about that life, I mean, some of them niggas' music is just a hobby. It's just like a part time
Mhm.
job. For them. They done made so much bread, so much clout in the streets. They don't care.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm still here. I am the streets. That's what a lot of niggas say. I am the streets. I
You
mean, so they're
stupid.
gonna be out there. It's not as easy as it sounds to just get out. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you already entrenched in there. I mean, your clout is there, your name is there. You know, but a
Hold
lot
on.
of these young dudes, they don't have the guidance. They don't have the OGs, somebody in their corner to say, "Hey, listen, this ain't the wave." Like, I mean, you the ticket. Like, you got a chance to create some type of generational wealth for your folks. You don't need to be doing this. I mean, and I think we need more of those people in these rappers' corners that's going to tell them like, yo, don't be here. You know what I mean, get you a nice house out the suburbs or something. Move out the state. You see, like for example, Chief Keef, one of Chicago's biggest artists. He said, "Listen, I moved out to LA because I mean I know how I go down in Chicago. You know what I mean? I know what's going to happen if I stay in Chicago. I'm not going back. The fuck would I go back for? I done made all this money. Why would I go back just to lose that shit? I mean, that's the mindset you should have. But like I said, it's not as easy as it sounds for certain people to adopt that mindset. You look at Young Thug. I mean, he was still in the hood with all the money he made. You still in the hood. What happened? You get hit with a RICO charge. You know what I mean? So it's not as easy as it seems. You know what I mean? I wish it was.
I don't know. I think we should shame. We should shame. I like our culture. Like, we should promote this kind of music. Yeah. Like I don't, as I got older, I really don't understand. Like, why do we listen to this? Like,
Facts. If you from
like,
the
this music is really bad and detrimental to teenagers and adolescents. Like, why? Why is this even being played? Like, I really don't like.
Now, I would say this. I would say this.
All right, hold on.
I would say this, and it's only now. I would say this. This is why I say it's dangerous, because y'all know I do bodyguard and I've done security.
Yeah, I agree with
you. I would say this, and this is why I say like it's like a meat grinder, like, and I know some people feel he's overhyped, but I feel like I respect J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. They don't have a mansion. They bought themselves a nice size house. They're not trying to be the top richest rappers. They took their families to where they need to be. Not like, no, I'm buying everybody a house. No, they paid off their houses. They don't have no debts accumulated that we know of. And they live pretty comfortable. I remember everybody was shaming Kendrick Lamar. I think he bought his sister for graduation a Kia. Like a 2015 Kia, and niggas were mad.
You should have bought her a Lambo, Rolls Royce.
Right, yeah, like they were all on him. But he was like, "Nah, like this is a nice car. We are in LA. Like I'm not trying to make her a marked target. Give her a nice car. She can ride in. It's paid off. It ain't gonna be attracting the police, and it's paid off, so she can go to school." Hell, he even put down money for her to go to school. That's moving accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to a safe car. Yeah, that's actually a thing. Getting a safe car. Like I could have got a fucking goddamn a Dodge Challenger or one of those cars. But I remember my mom and dad had to talk to me about, hey, you want to get a car that don't attract the police on the holidays versus that of a sports utility Jeep that ain't going to attract nobody. It looks like a normal point A to point B. And sometimes if you got money, who you trying to prove it to? You know, I noticed we don't see Jay-Z wearing chains anymore. I don't think once you get to a certain level in your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta give a special shout out. Like my homegirl, she got her spot, and I'm very proud of her because. And she told me some real shit. She done told me real shit. She was like, I'm not hanging around niggas no more, but niggas just sap up your energy. Sometimes it's like that. Like I agree with you saying, Hollywood. Like it's hard, but you get tired of being tired of niggas just eating off of you. Like Fat Joe said, Snoop Dogg said out of 11 million followers, he only has 11 actual friends. 11 friends. And out of those 11 friends, they never ask him for money. They never ask him for favors. They never ask him to get put on. They just come by his house and chill with him and chill with his family. And that's how it has to be. The higher you get on, how you get in success. Like I'm saying, like, to me, Young Dolph, I feel like he still would have been alive if he would have stopped hanging in the fucking hood and trying to talk shit to niggas. Same thing for goddamn. I know this is triggering for Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was getting extorted by the gang members that he was so-called saying he was
It's a
cool with.
Carolina thing. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like I think like that's the thing about we got in Carolina. When you get your money, you get the fuck out of Charleston or you get the fuck out of
Yes, sir.
like you don't stay there, my nigga. Like even though it's the hot spot, no, you get your shit out the hot spot because then everybody's watching your shit for you to fuck up and get off of you. And that's how it is. Like I said,
DPE.
That's true. What he said, that's facts.
Keep going.
I'm like, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all are dropping some hardcore gems.
Yeah, they spitting facts, yo, for real.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Like I said, we got young, smart, black talent on here, and we're all giving y'all straight information, y'all. Like, there's no shame in getting your money and stacking that shit quietly. You don't gotta let people know your move.
Yes.
You know what I'm
saying?
Just pocket that.
That's what's up.
I'm saying. That's all I gotta say, man. Like,
get up out of there. I mean, just get up out the hood. Any of my young niggas that's listening, and I tell my little brother this all the time. Tell my little brother this all the time, because he's an up and coming artist. You know what I mean, about to be one of the biggest out here. You know what I mean, I tell him all the time. You know, Quizzy F, check him out, QZZYEFF. But check my boy out. But yeah, I tell him all the time. Once you, bro, like his reputation is already solidified. My little brother was really out here in the streets, so you know what I mean, he knows he don't have to be in the streets anymore, like, because I got my name off the streets. The streets love me, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna always be good when I come back. But even then, leave. You know what I mean? Leave. Go set yourself up in a nice spot. You know what I mean? And protect your ticket. You know what I mean? You really are creating some type of generational wealth for your folks. You know what I mean? Once you enter into this plane of becoming a millionaire and you get an excess of millions. So, I mean, don't put yourself in a situation where a nigga in the hood that don't have nothing can take all that away from you. Like, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Just like we seen with in RIP Takeoff. I mean, no reason why Quavo and Takeoff should be in a fucking dice game. Y'all got money, bro.
So what are y'all doing? What are y'all gambling for? For what?
Why are you shooting dice in the hood? Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. That's where you from, but you don't need to be there. Once you become a name and your status is what your status is, you don't go back to the hood. Like, your folks shouldn't even be in the hood for you to even be going back. That's all.
That part.
You should have been like, once I get up, once I get all this, once this bread, you know what I mean, start rolling in from this shit. My mama I'm moving her out the hood. You know what I mean? She don't need my mama and my father. They getting up out the hood. I mean, I'm gonna get them a nice house and a nice little quiet area so they can just live the rest of their life and be good. Like, let me see this comment. You can't be grown and still talking about the influence other people have over you. Like you still
after statement, but you can't. Not everybody can go with you, and you got to remember that. There's some people you buy them a house, you do all these things for them, they still bring that mentality there, and some of them end up fucking that shit up, and then you like, I tried everything. Like,
yo, he really is spitting some real shit.
Yeah, that like I said, that happened.
We can talk about this all night. Let's get into the next show.
What's the next one we got, bro? What's the next one we got?
Shout out to Conway though for his message. Stay out the hood, man. Get your money. Get you a nice lady. Go be up, nigga. Like,
yeah. Hey, yo, a lot of y'all should be like listening to BFE. He's spitting some real shit too. Like, he need to be on here, cause a lot of stuff that he's saying in them comments, that he hitting me on the head. Like, y'all need to grow up right here. Y'all got influence. Y'all idolizing who? Be yourself. Idolize yourself. Want yourself. Like, look up to yourself. Learn how to love self. Why are you loving another man or wanting to be another man or wanting his life? Go make your own life. Like, what are you doing? Why are you idolizing another person? That's sad, yo. Like, for real. Like, grow up, bruh. Like, that's just so sad.
Unfortunately, niggas will always vicariously live through someone else.
Yeah, like, grow up.
Right. Even though they mentioned me talking about, I gotta give her half. What half do you have?
The dice
That
game.
Mhm.
But all right, so we know there was a
I
shooting
guess.
in Virginia. You know what I mean? We get into this. The shooter had a death note. The Walmart shooter, Chesapeake,
Damn.
Virginia. I mean, my boy he looked like something wrong with him. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Lord.
You know, 6 people were shot and killed in this Walmart. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He had he wrote a death note prior to the attack. You know what I mean? Yeah, his forehead is crazy, Super Mike. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bunch of diabolical thoughts up in that
You're
forehead.
damn right.
You know what I mean?
he looked like he got just plain evil in his eyes.
Mhm. Look
Like,
at his eyes is what creeped me out.
He was a Walmart employee that shot and killed 6 people before turning a gun on himself. You know what I
Damn.
mean? So, BMT, what's going on, man? What
So
happened here?
pretty, so pretty much what was going on was we had a guy who pretty much was a Walmart employee, ex manager. He pretty much felt like people at work were not understanding him. He felt like he lost his position because of things that were happening at work, um,
Mm.
and also that he felt like he was never going to get a. I shit you not, in his death note, that why he cannot get a good woman. Why don't women respect him? He felt like the only woman that ever loved him and cherished him was his mother. The women at work thought he was weird and gay and all kind of shit. And pretty much he felt like, hey, none of these, like, life is just unfair. And I gotta
Damn.
be real. I gotta be real with you, my nigga. I worked at Walmart a long time ago, and I ain't never went to the level of, hey, like I ain't never went to the level of, damn, I gotta smoke all these motherfuckers. And listen, I worked on Christmas Day. I mean Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving, all that shit. Black men, listen. Just because you think you are a good guy, don't mean you're that guy for the ladies. And that's pretty sad because you shot a lot of people at Walmart. I think that a lot of people died at that Walmart. And so one,
Yeah, 6 people.
for a lot of y'all, how many people died again? How many people was it? It was like
six,
Six
so,
people.
six
so
people.
six people was died, 4 people was shot, and they still survived. Um, yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. Like, be nice to people, but also I understand like you got to be guarded. Like I heard, like you got to be guarded also. Like when I go to work, I go there. I'm respectable, but I also understand that I'm there to just get my money and move the fuck on. Like, like it's just a lot of shit. Like, what I'm saying. Like I get it. You was a manager. You worked hard for that. And shit didn't pan out. But let's say if I try to approach Hey Creative, like, what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I know a lot of people be shacking up at work. A lot of people, I watched it at Walmart. I watched it at Sam's
Mhm.
Club. We know
It's
how it
bad.
goes. We know
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
goes.
we all
We
done
all
too.
have jobs.
Mhm.
So people shack up, and I get it. You got the money,
Mhm.
but you still can't steal the deal. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But that don't mean you can't go look elsewhere or probably try something else. Like, what I'm saying? Try getting into some stuff where
Mhm.
people be trying to shoot high, and that's okay. But I call shooting realistic. You can't shoot 100, but you can shoot 40 to 50 to 60. Start out there. Like I had a
Mhm.
brother, the other dude. He wanted this nice Dominican girl. There was a girl, and I'm not attacking her, but she was like a big Shirley thing. She had a lazy eye. It was what it was. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, she was a very sweet girl, and she used to bring the nigga lunch. Never gave a fuck to
Mm.
him time of day. All of a sudden, the other girl started calling names, calling him bitch and all kind of stuff, and you smell funny and shit. Now he started feeling a certain type of way, but the other girl stopped bringing him lunch and started giving it. to a goddamn another dude. It was like this tall big white boy. He was a veteran, and so guess what? Big white boy took Big Shirley. Nigga didn't have nobody, so he started feeling some type of way. Hey, bro, nobody needs to be waiting on none of y'all niggas. Just because you say you the good guy, don't mean you're that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Same way, like some of the females say, why can't I get a good man? Well, it depends on what kind of man that you look for. But everything that looks good ain't always for you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can say he's good, but get him behind closed door. That nigga's a whole different breed. I said a lot of shit at Sonic. I said a lot of shit at Sonics to get some draws. Believe me. So I already understand the game. But if you feeling like, hey, this place ain't for you, nigga, it ain't nothing to go to a staff bar, a temp agency, and just quit. Go somewhere else. Like, I'm sorry, I don't feel no empathy for this nigga because we've already been there. Bro, go get another.
I want to say something when you finish.
You got it, Juicy. Go ahead and rock out, sis.
Yeah, I'll go next.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if it's because I'm soft. I'm like really soft. Like, I feel for people, you know? And like, everybody not as strong as a lot of people like us, you know? We're grounded. We stand for something so we don't fall for anything. You know, we got our mind together. We know we want out here, we go get it, you know? We don't let shit get to us. A lot of people out here are weak. They didn't have guidance. They don't have the materials to deal with this world, you know? So like then on top of that, they're lonely. They don't have anybody to talk to about what's going on with them. So they snap, you know? And then on top of that, you got people who try to make your life miserable every day. Or you got like your job who gives you shit. Or the people that you work with fucking with you. Like, so to work on the port, to like be a longshoreman or to work the cranes and stuff, the port has a preacher. They have a preacher like for their employees there. They have a preacher where their employees can go talk to this preacher and get some guidance. That says a lot about that job. Like you go through that much stress and that much shit in that job that you need to go talk to a preacher. Like it's a lot of stress out here in this world, you know, and a lot of people can't take it. A lot of people can't handle it. So they do shit like that. They spaz out and they go crazy and they kill people that they felt like hurt them. Then they turn around and kill themselves because they can't take it no more. You know, it's just like we need to find a way to kind of like fix this mental health problem that we got going on in this world. That's a big issue that nobody likes to talk about.
No,
that's all I gotta say.
You're right.
You're right. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say, I think people,
I got a lot to say.
I was gonna say, I think people are too hard on themselves. And I went to therapy, and the lady, they told me that too. You're like too hard on yourself. There's no reason, and they told me to, you know, like get off of their social media, get off of all that stuff. There's no need for you to be so hard on yourself. Take things one step at a time. And I think that's what's wrong with people. We feel like we should be here, we should be this. We're not living in the present moment, and that, you know, just accepting the gift of life as, you know, as like we're here, like we could breathe, like it's good, it's not so bad. There's people who are in like, you know, worse off conditions, and you know, I feel bad for him that he couldn't talk to anybody. He felt that way. Like you know, I don't know what he was going through, but like I feel like he could have talked to somebody. Somebody could have been like, you know. He could have been like, how do I talk to people? Or how can I approach people? I think he was a little bit too hard. And I think it's from his perception. He perceived himself that way. And I think the way you perceive yourself, your subconscious mind is gonna show you that. And it's the same thing when people start saying all these random different things. You're telling your mind and you're telling your subconscious mind and you're telling your world what you want to see. And I think that's what happened to him, because he's not bad looking. It's just that I think he had like a long time of negative thinking. To the point where you know, he took him to lunacy, like, you know.
Yes, sir. What you think? What you think on that?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a harsh individual.
You're mean.
I mean,
you're mean.
I don't feel sorry for that.
You're meanie. You're mean.
All the guys.
You are mean.
All the guys don't feel sorry.
Cause yo,
I
women
feel
have
sorry for
different.
the.
We have feelings. We have emotions. Y'all full of testosterone. Y'all don't have emotions. Y'all don't understand emotions like we do.
Listen,
Period.
Hollywood, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way?
I
Because,
feel
well, first of all, oh, okay, no, sorry, I was about to get into something. Go ahead, go ahead.
no go ahead.
I'm gonna leave it
I'll let
alone.
you
I'm gonna
go.
leave it alone. No, I'm gonna leave that one alone. You go first, cause I
I
want to hear
mean,
what you got to say.
yeah. Why do we have two unused screens on it? I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I don't feel sorry for the nigga. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for the six people that died. You know what I mean?
Facts.
They,
I feel bad for them
you
too.
know, ranging from the ages of 16 to 70 years old. You know what I mean? Now those people are gone. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure none of these people have done anything to that man. You know what I mean? Didn't make
Right.
him feel like he was less than himself or however he felt, whatever attention he wasn't getting or whatever he was seeking. Anybody, any dude that says I'm a nice guy, he's not. You know what I mean? Once you nice people don't proclaim themselves nice. I mean,
Also,
you get
any guys who said he wants a nice woman or a woman that's nice, that's a red flag. But go ahead.
definitely, definitely. I mean, I just feel like you know, I just feel like it's certain avenues that you could take to help yourself. I mean, we was talking earlier about mental health. You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
feel like if you know your mental is fucked up and you going through some things, I mean, do yourself a favor and go talk to somebody. Like there's
Mhm.
therapy out there for you. You could go to a church, you could talk to a pastor, you could call your fucking mother. You know what I
You
mean?
could
You can
even
call
call
your
a
mother.
psychic. You could call a psychic and they'll talk to you also.
I mean, like
Damn.
But
it's a lot of avenues to help yourself. You know what I mean? Get through whatever rut you in, whatever anxiety you feeling, whatever. Like I mean, it's no reason for you to feel like, oh, nobody's giving me attention. These women don't like me or whatever. So I'm gonna take this gun and I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna shoot six people
Facts.
because
Being
I'm not.
BP.
You know what I mean, because somebody in Walmart not trying to give me no yams. Like, no. You know what I mean, now it's six people that lost their lives. You know what I mean, because you didn't know how to control yourself. You didn't know how to
Mhm.
control your emotions. And I just want to say this because I say this all the time on these podcasts, especially for black men. I'm a black man, obviously, and I grew up not knowing how to express myself, not knowing how to be vulnerable, emotionally available, all that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta you gotta learn how to do that shit. I mean, you gotta
Yeah.
actually practice that shit. Talk to people. You know what I mean, look at yourself in the mirror and wonder why things are the way things are. You know what I
And
mean,
fix it. Try to
you are
change
the
it.
common denominator at the end of the day. So you gotta
Yeah.
fix yourself. Work on it. You can't blame nobody else for whatever you're going through. It's your
Yep.
fault because you're going through it. I mean,
Yeah.
get yourself out of that. I mean, so I don't feel sorry for this nigga. You know what I mean? I don't. I want to say rest in peace to everybody that died in this incident. I mean,
Facts.
their
Rest in peace,
family
though.
lives, whoever they're close to, their lives will never be the same because
hmm
of this.
Facts, man. Them
especially
people
the
could have had
16 year
kids.
old.
Man. Come on, man.
16.
Families.
16.
I'm I'm gonna say this, and I'm like again, like we already see the internet is getting saturated with
Yeah.
a lot of videos of people telling men why they should be angry, upset, why they feel like women are doing this, women doing that. Y'all gonna understand, man. These type of videos, like these type of things happening, they're painting a bigger and bigger, easier picture for that kind of content that a lot of y'all dudes want to be making. That y'all painting a picture, and you gotta be careful. That's why I don't do that content anymore. Like anybody who be rocking on my channel, they know. Like Creative will tell you, Hollywood will tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk like that. I be trying to tell people accountability, about getting help. I be trying to bring therapists around, lawyers, different people around. I be trying to bring on like y'all gonna see Juicy come through. We got some real dope content we're gonna be going over. Like, Creative be coming up there. I be trying to have a balanced conversation on a lot of realistic shit. Like, understand it, y'all. Like I've had my ugly duckling years in my life where, listen, I didn't feel like, hey, I was uh, good enough. But then I had to start learning to, one, love thyself first.
Love
You gotta learn. You
yourself.
got
Love yourself. Love yourself.
you got to learn to love yourself. Like, And you got to, like, me and Juicy had a long conversation about, learn how to put yourself first. That does not make you a bad person.
At
Putting
all.
putting yourself first and having self love. Like, even creative
Yes.
and me had to talk about that. Like, hey, like, protect yourself, self care, like, do right by yourself. Like, hell, that's why even sometimes I take a break from YouTube. I don't need this shit. And that's the thing about some of y'all black men. I know you want some type of empathetic empathy, but the world don't owe you shit.
Not
The
a damn
world
thing.
owe you a goddamn fuck. So I know that, hey, his only one thing was his mama, and I'm not hitting at that, but I'm also going to tell you that you should have started getting counseling. Like, hell, you could have got Medicaid, you could have gone to a church, you could have gone somewhere. Hell, you should have told your manager at that job, hey, I am about to have, by law, if you are having a mental breakdown and you tell your job, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. If you tell your job, I am about to have a mental breakdown, your employer has to stop what you are doing and make sure you go get help by law.
Yep.
If you were to tell them that you are having a breakdown and they were to continue on, like, working you, they can be sued because they're like,
Yeah.
whoa, so you knew that they're having a breakdown? Yeah, but I didn't give a fuck. I put, oh, so you knew that they were having that they were shutting down. You knew that they were crashing. You're supposed to stop what you're doing, take them off the floor, not publicly humiliate them, but actually say, hey, let's go get this person help. Are you feeling okay? Do you feel suicidal? What's going on?
Hmm.
How can we get you help? Do we need to go call some people to go get you help? Get them some water. Like, these are things as a human being that some people just don't know. This is why I don't go
Hmm.
hard on men or women when they have a break. Like, I try to tell people when they had a job, like, hey, you're doing a good job. At the supermarket, grocery store, wherever the fuck I am, I try to keep that energy because you never know what might be their one day that they might need to hear that shit, and that they could probably be their snap point where they could probably go postal. So I I understand that of the brother, but I can't give him that excuse because I've been that dude working at TLE and I dealt with some piece of shit customers. I'm sure we all have. But the thing about it is, no, like, I'm not going to say what you did was right, but, well, maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe those women should have respected him. Nobody got to respect you, motherfuckers. I don't know why y'all keep
Word.
saying that shit. That random women that don't know you got to smile and curtsy and shit. Like, you in a whole fucking comic book, my nigga. That's not your woman. The same thing for
Right?
women where you thinking that
I'm gonna
random
mug
dude
you.
like doing that shit. Like, well, that man saw it was raining. He didn't get his umbrella. No, sis, you should have bring.
You knew
Hey,
it was raining, hoe.
like, exactly. Like, and listen, y'all know Juicy. Y'all gonna get used to Juicy. Juicy will tell you, hey, you should have bought yourself an umbrella. You should have put your bonnet or whatever in your goddamn bag
Yeah.
in case it start raining or
Right.
some shit. Protect yourself first. So these are kind of
Yep.
things like, like, niggas be trying to tell women like, oh, you gotta do this and that. But I'm gonna say, like, hold up, Creative Susan got only man that she need to respect and take care of is her son. Only person that Juicy need to
Right.
listen to is herself. Like, same thing for Hollywood. He don't gotta protect no woman in the street but his own woman. Like, we have these unrealistic entitlements that we think, and y'all, this is not the 19 motherfucking 50s. So all that
Chivalry
goddamn
is
old
dead.
chivalry, like, shit that y'all be acting for, that shit's played out. That shit's dead. Like, it's only by two each comes who served. First come, first serve who I want to fuck with. I get it. He was having a bad day. The females weren't fucking with him like that. But those weren't your women. Those were employees just like you, nigga. And
Hmm.
well, the ladies probably said some stuff, but I gotta be real. I know a lot of people who get a position and they start acting creepy and weird and doing all kind of shit. I know plenty of managers who like to fuck the employees. Oh yeah, yeah. I worked at Walmart too, nigga.
Yeah.
So you also me. So I know plenty of girls who are fucking sucking to try to keep their job or they will lose hours. I know plenty of women who doggone fuck the young niggas because guess what? They can get a boost in pay. The shit goes back and forth. However,
Hmm.
saying that
Nasty.
you had to buy a gun because niggas weren't listening to you, Y'all, that's not the way to do things. I can't. I understand what happened, but I'm not fucking condoning what happened because then that makes no excuse. But I made it, Creative made it, Juicy made it, and Hollywood made it, and we're all beautiful black people, and we're not making no excuse for what we had to go through. I ain't giving that nigga no excuse. Y'all can say BMT, you going hard on the black man. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
No, you're right, because other people are dealing with their shit too. So why should we stop everything, to praise you and consider
Right.
you? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not doing that shit. I'm not your goofy panderer. Like I'm not your panderer and goddamn jester. Like understand there are 6 people right now that are gonna have to go to Christmas with no loved ones. That they're gonna
Yeah,
have to when they
Right.
Christmas time wake up, that they're gonna notice that oh shit, my baby is not here. My loved one's not
Right.
here. All because of a fuck nigga that was too scared to doggone go get help took out everybody. And y'all can say, well, that takes a lot of courage. No, it don't take no courage. He was a coward. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that shit. Y'all people who like put out these messages like this happen when you push somebody to the edge. I hope they start pulling y'all fucking channels. Because that shit made no sense. The next story, y'all girls are killing it in the game with this shit. The next thing that we're gonna hit on, this one is crazy, and I want the ladies' opinion on this one. Um, we have it where 2 men charged for setting 20-year-old woman, beautiful woman, on fire, who told the man's wife they were in a relationship. It was a young girl. It was a young girl. She was in a relationship with an older dude, older black man.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was 20. He was an older nigga. I don't want to call sugar daddy, man. Probably like in his 40s or some shit. And pretty much, I guess she got tired of playing her lane, and she told the man's wife. So what he did, him and another dude set her on fire and killed her.
Wow.
So I was there's a lot on that one to unpack.
Yeah, you see, I didn't even start talking yet because it's like I gotta.
I don't like. I can feel it. I can feel your spirit on that one. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, listen. Okay, what? Okay. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so first of all, you ignorant fucking buffoon. You know what the fuck you've been doing. You ain't love your wife that much because you've been out here fucking another bitch. Period. Like you know you've been dealing with this girl. So for you to go and kill her because she told your wife, you are dumb, you stupid, you weak, you're a fucking coward. You feel me? And like I just can't stand a man who can't take his shit. Like, deal with your shit. You did it. You was dog enough to do this shit. You was bold enough. You was brave enough. You was man enough to do what the fuck you was doing. Take your fucking consequences like a man. Why the fuck you gonna go kill a fucking young ass woman who you probably been man? He probably been fucking with this girl feelings and everything, bro. You know she young. You feel me? He been playing with this girl head, all that, and then she getting her emotions and her feelings, and she told on you, and you gonna kill her? Like that's what came in your head to do. You're fucking evil. Period. You're evil. You're disgusting. You disgust me. Word. But on the other hand, like Shorty, she just deserves so much better. Like, I wish she would have just been like woman enough to be like, I don't even deserve this. You feel me? Like, and not even went to the point of even saying that and just walk away. Cause men, people crazy, bruh. Like, man, I just wish she would have protected herself from that situation.
Can
It's
you
kind
stop?
of both of their fault,
Can you stop?
but it's more him for reacting like that.
Yeah.
You disgusting, yo. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't.
Yeah, that is nasty. I'm gonna just say this, right? Because first of all, because this 20-year-old, she probably didn't even know that he was married,
He's
and she
gonna get your
probably happened
Hollywood.
to find out. Because if she probably happened to find out, so now she feels some kind of way, so she wants to
That too,
tell the
word.
wife. Yeah, so it's him. He needs to own up to his responsibility. Like, why? First of all, you stepped, you went behind your back and you slept, you know, You slept with
Word.
this young lady, and she's
Oh,
only
she's
20 years old.
gorgeous. She's so pretty.
Yeah, she's so pretty. She looked like she's 16.
Yo, oh my gosh, word, bro. Oh, that makes me
That's
so
just so
sad.
sad. And you know,
No,
like
That makes me so sad.
these guys, they walk
so
around with all this testosterone. They mad, and they got all of these feelings, and they. I don't understand. I just this is crazy. This young girl lost her life, and these two guys had the audacity to light her
Yo,
fire.
them niggas are like some
Like,
straight crackheads, yo. Like, what the
yeah, they
fuck?
didn't even have a consciousness. Like, maybe I shouldn't do this. This doesn't sound right. Why would I take another person's life?
Both of them niggas look dirty as hell,
so
Yeah.
and I don't care what
the
transpired.
sad thing about it was
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
no. I'm gonna tell you. The victim was shot. Her throat was slit and she was shot and then set on fire. And
Oh
she
my
managed to
God.
try to get away. She succumbed to all her wounds. The guy got his brother-in-law as an accomplice to do all this to her, all because she went and told his wife that, hey, I'm having a relationship with your husband. I don't fault the third party participant. Me and Hollywood had shout out to Locker Room Talk. We had a conversation about this, about having dealing outside. And you can't fault the third party person. Like, listen, it's a thing. Well, like, listen, the two people who have the joint agreement, that's the people that are involved. The third party person is just a bystander.
Oh,
You have a choice to choose what you want to do. Like the thing about it was, pretty much, I guess they weren't getting along. He wanted to keep her in check, so she was like, "Fuck it, I'll break it all off together." And you know what? It is what it. This is what comes with the game. I'm gonna pass over to Hollywood on this, but I just want y'all ladies to understand, and just like y'all fully understand, this is part of the dangerous games you play when you deal with, especially with these motherfuckers that have these
yeah.
type of issues. Like it, I agree with Juicy. Like, hey, this definitely does happen a lot. We got a whole segment of this shit coming down the pipe, but like I said, she died a very torturous death, and it's
Man.
crazy men took the time to do all this.
No
Go
need.
ahead.
I got a lot of things. Like I said before, both of them niggas look dirty as hell.
Ugh.
I don't feel like this was done off of the strength that, oh yeah, she told. No, them niggas did that shit because that's how they wired. You know what I mean? You know,
Exactly.
you didn't just do this shit off of, oh yeah, you snitched on me. No, you wired that way. That's how you get down. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Just sick individuals is no reason for you to be, number one, you were cheating on your wife.
Right.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? You were cheating on your wife. You stepped outside your marriage. And then for the young lady, rest in peace to her. If you
Mm-hmm.
if you know that a man is married, and I'm just women in general, you know a man is married, relationship, whatever. Stop putting yourself in these precarious situations with these dudes
Mm-hmm.
and that's already fucking somebody else or being with somebody. That's not the type of
Yeah,
situation you should be in. Have more respect for yourself.
Love
You know what I mean?
yourself.
You should love yourself more to say I'm not nobody's second option. You know what I mean? Don't
Facts.
do that to yourself. Like that's
yeah.
number one. But these men, these two dudes involved, I hope they get the harshest sentence possible. I hope them niggas get
Mm-hmm.
thrown under the jail. You know what I mean? I hope they get beat on every day in the cell, broomstick,
Yep.
all that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They
Facts.
deserve they deserve every torturous punishment that can be handed out. You know what I mean? Y'all was handing out torturous punishment. I hope y'all get the same thing. Like this is just sad. I mean, 20 years old, that girl didn't even get a chance to live her life yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you just said,
Um,
you know what? I'm gonna shoot her, lacerate her up, and set her on fire because she snitched on me because I was cheating. Like, you know
right.
what I mean? But I hope the
She
niggas
pretty
get
much
what they deserve. They need to get what they
right.
deserve. I'm tired of this
I
shit.
think,
I'm
like I
tired
said, I read the
of
article.
people dying. I'm
She
tired
pretty
of it.
much
Sorry.
grew a conscience. She pretty much grew a conscience, She pretty much grew her conscience and pretty much told the man's wife, "I've been fucking your man. I've been getting your money. Um, I've been taking y'all money, using y'all shit,
Mm.
and she just keeps it clean." Y'all gotta understand in that type of world, some people hit that epiphany where they want that shit off of their back. Some people can live with what they
Yeah.
do. Other people are like, I can't do it. I don't want this kind of karma on me. You know what I'm saying? Creative,
Yeah.
what's wrong? What's wrong, creative? Like this
No,
shit,
I
like it
mean,
really.
look at the situation is sad because it reminds me of my previous situation. And I wish somebody would have told me that this person was cheating because it would have saved me the agony of having to deal with him, any more time.
Yeah.
I
So,
think,
it's
believe
just
it or
sad.
Yeah.
not, what's crazy about this, a lot of women, and y'all can look this up. A lot of women who have had this situation have have either a they were pregnant or that they got into a situation like this have either been killed or they've been beat till they had a miscarriage. A lot
Yep.
of black a lot of black women have died from situations like these. So
Yes. Yes.
I can understand that this is a very dangerous situation. And she was only 20 years old. She was going to go be an orthodontist. She had a lot of stuff
Man.
going for her in college. And literally, the thing about it was the wife even said, rather than even after she even after the girl told her the wife, he still went to her that same night and did all that shit. And
Wow.
probably he did our shit too. And what's crazy was he got his brother-in-law to get involved with it. So you had two grown men that tortured this young girl for hours, all because
Oh my
she
gosh.
actually just tell the
Because
truth and
they
say,
they wanted to get away with it.
Yep.
I swear to you, if you're in a relationship and you be like, okay, we're in an open relationship, you can sleep with whoever you want. They not gonna sleep with nobody. But the minute you say, oh, let's be in monogamous relationship and let's be together, they want to feel like they getting away with something. Like they
Uh-huh.
one up in you. It's no
Yep.
fun when you is open and nobody, you gotta feel like you're getting away with something, you doing something. I don't know what type of sickening feeling this is. Like how can you look at yourself in the mirror every day?
Right.
so so like I said, the men are trying to say that they're innocent. The bond has been set for 500,000 for one, 50,000 for the next. Um, we're gonna, I'll keep track of this, but I know I'm gonna talk about this on another time.
They
But
need to rot in jail.
like I said, but
Man.
you got to go through that of the court things. It is pretty rough. Prayers
And they
go
better
out to.
not get manslaughter because I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
Oh no, no, no! Like I said, like they understand. Like I said, like this is not a normal. Like she didn't die. Like oh well, it's like they're fighting for a gun. The actually got shot. Like no, they can tell that like she died a very horrible death. She like they really tried to kill her. So they
Damn.
can't say that this was accident. Nobody accidentally get shot and their throat slashed and set on fire, nigga. Like I
Yeah,
mean,
that
I
ain't
don't know.
never been
Like
an
it,
accident.
right? Like that's why I understand. I don't got no smoke with Hollywood. It's like yo, whatever they get inside of incarceration, I hope they get it tenfold. Like nah, bro. Like and what's crazy about it, your old lady already knew the truth about what you were doing. So why go take it out on her? Just take your licks like a man. Just like
Because you want to feel like you're getting away with something. Now he has to face it.
so I'm gonna tell you right now, this is why sometimes you gotta protect yourself. This is why I don't have a problem with a woman getting a gun and have learn how to protect themselves, or you know what I'm saying, like shit's real. I don't like I said, y'all be careful with a lot of these sugar daddies that be saying, baby, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna look out
Yeah,
for you. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Do
Don't
this
trust
stuff.
her.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen a lot of girls. One girl, she was pregnant with a nigga baby. He was like 48 years old. Um, he had a whole family, She was 19. The man took a baseball bat and beat her in her back. She had internal bleeding. And he was crying, saying, I just wanted her not to have the baby. I didn't want to lose my family. So you killed one girl. Like I said, like Hollywood said, some of these people, they already had it in them. Because she didn't want to get rid of the baby. She's like, no. You was a man laying on top of me. You was a man sneaking me in and out of the garage and shit. So I'm not getting rid of the baby. I'm going to have this baby. And he beat her. And she died. This is why a lot of women, fellas, why they don't tell men that they're pregnant. Because they're afraid if this nigga find out I'm pregnant, what's he going to do to me? So it is a dangerous game. Y'all want to know why women are so adamant about having control of their bodies when it comes to abortion? I can't lie. I'm not for abortion, but I do understand that of why a lot of women saying, yo, I'd rather be able to have the choice than let these niggas get the choice over what the fuck they want to do to my body. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like I said, and I don't even, we didn't even doing a story about the girl who was raped 9 times by one nigga. We ain't gonna do that.
Oh my gosh.
She raped 9 times in her family, and then they try to make her drink bleach. Like,
what the fuck?
You know what's crazy? The baby didn't even die.
No, that was meant to be. That was one of them things that was meant to be. You couldn't take that out.
Yep. As many times they try to kill that baby. So, other than that, you guys, let's go wrap it up. Who are the rappers that passed away? And so that way we can wrap this up. Who are the 2 rappers? We lost 2 artists. Who do we got? Let me go ahead and give y'all these last 2. So that way we can wrap it up. We definitely did a show. The rappers that died, and that we want to.
Need more topics, BMT? Let's get into, before we get into the folks that passed. Don't mean to cut you off. We had one more. The BMT board to me. Playboi Carti being protested by the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I mean? They saying that, you know, he's misguided. His music is promoting the wrong message. You know what I mean? Quoted one of his lyrics from his songs where he said, you know, he get up, he counted, he brush his teeth and he count up and he tell his bitch to roll a blunt. And Hebrew Israelites saying, oh, listen, he out here calling black women bitches. You can't have it. You know what I mean? This guy
Somebody standing up. Good job.
We got to get this type of music up out of here. So
that's the worst. That's the worst.
Are we rocking with the Hebrew Israelites? Are we canceling Playboi Carti?
Oh shit!
If we gonna cancel him, we gotta cancel everybody else. I think that they should.
Right, I gotta pick a struggle, bro. Like, God damn.
Now, I'm gonna be honest.
But I am proud of the movement. You know, that shows that, you know, if you want to make a change, you have a voice. That's what I'm proud of. You know, that simple, that got traction and people are actually listening to that. So that's what I'm proud of. But do I think he should get canceled? No. If he's gonna get canceled, cancel all of them. You know, you can't just pick and choose.
You can't just single out Playboi Carti. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, shout out to my homie. He said Kyrie brought the Hebrew Israelites upon us.
Kyrie did bring his Hebrew Israelites back. They back now. You know what I mean?
God damn, bro. Like, fuck. Hey, y'all got a lot of work to do, bro. If y'all trying to clean up the hip hop thing, bro. Like y'all, hey, and what Creative said is true. Like, you can't just listen. Playboi Carti ain't even the worstest of them. Like, I'll probably call him not even mid tier. Like, he's not even. I've listened to some of his music. His music's not that bad, but he's not the worst one. Like, have y'all not listened to the goddamn Cancun thing, the Genesis challenge? That shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie. That Sega Genesis, like, Playboi Carti be making some good beats now. Y'all gotta listen to the little nigga. Like, you know exactly what I'm saying, Hollywood. Like, that thing be making some shit, bro.
No, I'm a fan of Playboi Carti. I don't want to lose. He got some good music. Like, and the song that the Hebrew Israelite young man was referencing, I actually love that song. You know what I mean? So maybe that says something about me that I need to change. You know what I mean? But you know, I do agree with Creative that if we gonna single him out, we gonna have to line everybody else up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause
Good luck.
there's
Good
there's
luck.
a plethora of rappers that's promoting the same message. You know what I mean?
Wayward.
So and doing it way worse. So just to single out Playboi Carti, I don't know, maybe he said something about the Hebrew Israelites that you know that's giving them this vigor and vitriol that they have for him. But you know, we would just have to line up everybody else and tell them to change their message
That's
of
what I'm
just the
saying,
route.
bro. Like y'all gotta pick. Like, nigga, where the fuck were y'all in the '90s and shit for gangster shit?
Right?
Like, like where the fuck were y'all for Biggie with what's beef? Like, nigga, have y'all not heard them lyrics, nigga? Like, and like
Yeah,
I've heard some pretty diabolical shit.
and that song he did say he was gonna scrape a child and throw him over the bridge. So
Mm.
And
he
y'all
did
ain't
he did
boycott
say
that
that.
song. Like, there's a lot of songs way, way worse. Go listen to horrorcore rap. That's some really dark shit. If you want to really hear some fucked up shit. And to be
Right.
honest, it ain't black people making that rap. It's the worst people. But
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like you're a little bit too late. Like if y'all try to stop that, y'all got a massive giant that y'all up against, and
Yes, sir.
trying to silence another black man's pockets. I don't think that's the correct way. Okay, I don't have to agree with it, but I'm not. That's like girls who be talking about getting their bag and twerking, and they love their
Yeah.
lifestyle, and you trying to say, well, we need to silence their music. Hold up. Before you silence their music, then go to all the niggas who are talking about bitches and hoes and tricking ain't shit. Like before, the females only responded to what that of the niggas like. So now they got the mic now. Because when the girls were woke, y'all didn't give a fuck to listen to them when they were woke. So guess what? When Erica Badu started dropping her drawers and taking off her clothes, oh shit, what does Erica have to say now? Can't get mad at her. It is what it is. And I ain't gonna lie, I watched that video 20 times over. So shit,
Same
shout out
here,
to
my
Erica
brother.
Badu. I don't know
Yeah.
how she kept her body like that, but goddamn, you did that, baby. So
I
I
see
don't
why
like
Andre and them went crazy. I see why.
something about her. Something her coochie is cursed, bro. Her coochie is cursed. I'm just saying you can't say you want accountability if it starts with the men. Ladies and gentlemen, before you come at the females, you got to be willing to go at the men. So I know how we be trying to check the females, but you got to check the men. And there are higher men on the board that are in power. They ain't fucking with y'all. They ain't gonna listen to y'all. They're gonna like, well, you gonna if we stop making this music, you gonna feed my kids, you gonna pay my bills, you gonna help me with my company. That's just being real now. Now, if y'all got a way for them to keep their multi-million-dollar shit going, then okay, then let's talk some different shit. Let's change these lyrics. I like me some Toby Nwagwe. Shout out to that brother. That nigga does. He don't say nothing disrespectful about black women. He ain't disrespectful. He don't even curse. He don't even curse in his lyrics. That's what's crazy about the nigga. And everything he do is very positive.
Mm.
Why don't y'all promote him? Promote that.
I like that. Very positive.
Because it ain't we know. Everybody on this
Uh-oh.
panel, everybody watching knows that we know what sells. The bullshit.
That's
You know what
not
I mean?
true. That's not true. Good
We,
songs
we,
sell too.
we,
Good love
it is.
songs sell
People,
also. That's
I
not
mean,
true. Happy
positivity
songs
sells,
sell
but
also too.
yeah, but the fuck shit, as BMT would say. You know what I mean? That's what gets promoted the most.
Yeah, that's what we focus on. Is
That's what's
that
gonna get the clicks, the plays, is the fuck shit. So I mean, but I do agree. Listen to more people that don't promote the fuck shit. You know what I mean?
mm,
Put them out there. Put that in your ears. You know what I mean? But we got one more John, then we gonna get up out of here. I know everybody got shit to do. I know I do. I got work in the morning. I'm tired. So we had some tragic passings. You know what I mean? Two. I mean, I'm gonna give a RIP to renowned hip hop producer Don Newkirk. De La
Mm.
Soul, I mean, passed away at the age of 56. I mean, ay, ay, ay. You know, he was best known
56.
56 years old. He was best
He
known
didn't
for his
even
work.
he didn't even get his Medicare A and B card yet.
Nope.
Just saying.
He was best known for his work with De La Soul, Prince Paul, Third Base. You know what I mean? His death was confirmed Friday, November 25th by Raheem of the Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You know what I mean? The cause of death has not been revealed yet, but you know what I mean? Don Newkirk was among the first R&B artists to sign to Def Jam Records. You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
you know,
Oh man, he signed a Def Jam. Damn.
yep. But he worked with De La Soul back in 1989. He did voiceover on the track. Uh, Produced a lot of records for some hip hop legends. You know, he just lost. 2022 has been a crazy year losing folks. I mean, so you know, we just give a RIP to Don Newkirk. You know what I mean, and then also we had another one. We had another loss that was, you know what I mean, hip hop manager. Hold on, let me get his name for you. You know what I mean? But we also lost him, RIP. Hip hop mogul Hovan Hilton died. So we want to give a RIP to
How old
him.
was he?
Well, he was I'm about to get that for you right now. A lot of these black men dying to it. 56 is crazy. Like, you know what I mean, Hilton was how old was he? Well, we know he died at his home on Friday as well. You know what I mean? So both of these men passing away November 25th. Let me get his age for you. For some reason, they don't have it listed in this article.
Now, while you're going over that, we do have a health specialist she's also the co-host. Creative.
Oh, I was just wanted to say, we wonder why they die so young at age 56. Some of them die at 50, 45. But you got to think about it. Like you're in these industries, sometimes you're taking these drugs. You don't have a well-balanced diet. You're probably not getting the sunlight you need to, or and you're probably not getting the sleep either. And a lot of them, they're probably having sex with multiple partners, and they shooting out their life force every chance they get. And they wonder why they don't maintain a healthy age. So yeah, we have to take all of that into factors. Like, are you taking care of your body? I think a lot of people, take care of your body. Don't put it in the place of doctors. Take care of your health. Create a lifestyle. It starts by what you want. As soon as you start eating healthy, make it a lifestyle.
Right.
Make everything a lifestyle. Like, when you go to the grocery, you start doing it for a couple of months, and you take some of those things with you as continuously going. Like, as for me, like now I buy grapeseed oil. That's the only oil I fry with. That's the only oil I cook with. I try to use, the right sugar, cane sugar, not no artificial sweeteners. Little stuff like that, goes a long way. You got to start doing those things. Every month you probably want to do a cleanse. You take some bitters. You do stuff like that because you got to think about your body. What does your body need? Your body needs exercise also. Walking, running, doing anything.
Right.
And
And
you taking drugs, so you releasing all these endorphins, and your body's supposed to produce that naturally. So there's a lot of things these people are doing.
he was 56 years old as well.
But they
Wow.
both 56. This is ridiculous. They haven't even reached the retirement age of what, 65? You know that they pushed the retirement age back to 67. If y'all didn't know, now the retirement age is 67.
I never understood that. I should be able to
You
retire.
know, because people are living longer, you know, as of right now, because of technology. And
Yeah,
the more, you know, because the knowledge is open. You could go on Google, you can Google things now. So you could really be your own, you know, healthcare provider. You don't really need to necessarily go to the doctor. There's natural remedies on YouTube. There's natural things all over. You know, you don't need to take these prescription drugs that they're telling you to take. You should though. Go to your doctor. But I'm just
No,
saying, there's multiple things that you can do, like, you know. So people are living longer. You just got to take care of yourself.
right. He was
I,
56 years old. Jonathan Hovain Hilton from Brooklyn. He was a hip hop manager, A&R, and label owner. I mean, so I mean, 56 years old.
That's
Two,
young. That's like 20 years. In
right.
20 years, I'll be like 50. Like,
You mean 56? But we lost two black men. We lost a young black woman. This show has been man. But R.I.P. to everybody. R.I.P. to Mr. Newkirk, Mr. Hilton. I mean, condolences to their families. You know, pray for them in this.
I was gonna say we need to start making more babies. But
Yeah.
probably shouldn't.
But I do agree. You know what I mean? Take care of your body, man. Take care of your body. Look look into the stuff that you putting into your body. You know what I mean? Do your research. Start eating right. Work out. Go for a walk. 10, 15 minutes. You can take you a walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walk. You know what I
Even
mean?
fasting on Sundays or fasting 2 days out the week, that helps your body too. Eliminate toxins also.
I think we started seeing like I remember Kendrick Lamar started talking about how Dr. Dre he's like a workout fanatic now. Like he lives very healthy. There should be no reason if you start coming into a different income bracket, you should start shopping better. Yes, the food may cost more, but it's more healthier. And I don't get me wrong. Listen, I got plenty in my household. But however, I want to be able to see my kids go up the aisle, walk across the stage, have their own children. I want to be able to sit down and have my grandchildren on my lap. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I want to see more babies running down saying, Mr. Johnson, eat a banana, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I started slowing down on smoking, drinking, different frivolous behavior. It does start to listen. When I started having heart sharp pains and shit, I'm like, I might want to stop on that. Sometimes your body will tell you, like a car, hey man, like it's getting hard. And black men, no offense, but you are dying faster than the black female. And so a lot of y'all men, I know, listen, we get it. The women are our last. Look at Angela Bassett. Shout out to Angela Bassett.
Oh my
I don't,
gosh, you look
I
good,
don't,
right? That's goals. Goals right there.
I don't know. We don't know what the fuck Angela Bassett does, but baby, whatever you doing, girl, like you are inspiration to a lot of us because you just, I don't think you age or any. I think you just stopped. Shout out to her and goddamn Wakanda forever, but she did that scene where she swam down there. Shout out to Viola Davis. Viola Davis did the Woman King, and
She
both
looks
of them
good
are.
too.
And she was showing her workout. They were in very, very good shape. Brothers,
Yeah.
this is one of the qualities of having a woman. You don't got to spend no money. Take her by the hand and go for a walk. Y'all go for a walk, get a little speaker on your hip, and y'all just play some music and y'all go for a walk and just talk. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If you got a dog, take the dogs off for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta do better, man. Like hell, I think that's why Rick Ross started losing weight because used to be very big. And I think when they start telling, hey, bro, you don't lose weight, you ain't gonna last long. So some of y'all need to understand all that drinking and snorting and Molly lean. Fun fact: Little Wayne has baby heart attacks. Little
Mm.
Wayne has baby heart attacks,
Stay
all
off of
from
them.
drinking all that. Right.
I think
All that
also,
fucking lean.
I was gonna say also we're gonna see like these surgeries that these women be getting, as they age and they
Yeah.
get
Oh,
older, we're
oh,
gonna
oh.
see how that's
Y'all
gonna
have a black woman bringing that up. All them
yeah.
BBL surgeries. All them BBL surgeries. Ladies, understand that
Cutting your damn
they
body.
have
Cut
they
that out.
have yep, they have effects on your body. If that shit starts leaking into your body, you got to be able to get that shit out immediately.
Yeah, as a black woman, I don't know why do black women get that because as get older and you're gonna put on weight, so you're gonna normally have that figure as soon as you get in your late 20s, mid 20s, or even your 30s. You're gonna have that nice figure that you're gonna go pay money for in your adolescence. It's not worth it.
But yeah, you know, this has been Culture Watch episode 7. You know what I mean? Episode 7. We'll be back next week. You know what I mean? We finally got me at BMT. We finally got the ladies here. You know what I mean? Finally, they in here for good. You know what I mean? But follow the Blurred Cartel on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch,
The BMT
Spotify.
freeze?
It
Let me
look
see that.
Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts for your listening needs. You can also catch me tomorrow on a round table at 8 o'clock on the Blurred Cartel, only on the Blurred Cartel, and then Thursday at 7 on What It Sound Like. You know what I mean? And then also you can follow me off the air, Hollywood underscore Sensei 215 on TikTok, Hollywood Sensei on Twitter, and Hollywood underscore Sensei 215 on YouTube. I mean,
That's it.
yeah, you give your output. Let
Okay.
us know what it sounds.
You guys can subscribe to me. I'm trying to get up to 50 subscribers so I could go live. I am Creative Solutions. You can look me up and you can see my videos. I did do a cleanse on diatomaceous earth. I only did like up to like 4 or 5 days. But yeah, look me up. And I have a couple of shorts. So yeah, please subscribe and check me out. That's all I got.
I mean, BMT, y'all already know BMT Business Minded Talk. Make sure y'all, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I mean, he freezed out. I don't know if his laptop died. This might be him right there. So if it is, I'll let him sign
Bye.
off. You know what I mean?
So are we wrapping up? Are we on the closing out scene?
Yes, sir. We closing out.
Oh,
First
you
off,
wanted to finish up your comment?
no, you know what? I don't need to because honestly, I think we've had a full star-studded cast. First off, I want to thank y'all looking at one of our newest members to the Culture Watch, Creative Solutions. So everybody give it up for her. We definitely wanted a beautiful member to help balance it out. We also sometimes will be joined. I know Juicy said she also wants to come back, so we're definitely going to try to hit her up. I think Hollywood definitely likes the dynamic that y'all having it where y'all are getting a balanced feedback where we don't even have to go hard as the fellas. We have females now, so now I like that because it's a balance. The universe is balancing itself out. Y'all girls were amazing. Creative had a good time. Notice none of us were arguing. We weren't fighting. We weren't slashing each other. Hell, the females were way more merciful, even on the guy who was a shooter, than we were. We were actually way more hard on him. So y'all can't say that the females don't be going trying to say, maybe we can try to understand this. The men were like, nah, fuck that. Nah, this nigga just needs to get whatever he gets. So just shows you how black men and black women can get along. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Shout out to all those who supported us. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely you can catch us on the Blur Cartel. Definitely Hollywood Sensei. You did the damn thing. I know we've been trying to keep you awake, bro. I see you be wiping your eyes, bro. This is the most time I've ever seen my girl, bro.
You didn't get up. Okay.
Like, this is the most I've ever seen Hollywood. Like, especially when we get new members. What's going on, bro? Like, what's happening? Is Lala awake?
I was tired as hell. I've been working like crazy, doing double shifts. Yeah, I
God
mean,
damn.
getting off 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, so
Uh,
I'm waking up, going to work, coming home, podcasting. It's rinse repeat. I'm doing the same thing every goddamn day. So I'm tired as hell, but I love doing this shit. I love making this content. I love having these conversations. So no matter how tired I am, how many times I rub my eyes, how many times I'm a yawn, I'm gonna be on here. You gonna see me. You know what I mean? And if you
okay.
wanna see me, it's Blurred Cartel everything. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. But especially that YouTube. You know what I mean? Every show we do a show Monday through Sunday. Every show you want to see is on the Blurred Cartels channel. So just subscribe. And if you want to see this show, Culture Watch, every Tuesday at 7, it's on the Blurred Cartel. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna see y'all next week. We're gonna have some more topics for you. You know what I mean? This has been the Culture Watch, and we are out of here.
See you guys.